Okay guys, welcome to wireless hacking exposed. So guys, please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment to my channel. Any type of recommendation of videos that you like us to do, be it based on cybersecurity, hacking, penetration testing, coding, etc. So in this tutorial we'll be looking at the following topics. So we'll be covering the following topics. We'll be looking at how to passively sniff wireless traffic without being associated with any actual network. We'll be looking at how to capture wireless traffic with tools such as tcpdump, Wireshark, and airodump-ng. We'll be looking at different types of frames. We'll be filtering frames using a tool such as Wireshark. So the types of frames that we have, they are three. We have management frame, data frame, control frame. Management frame are responsible for maintaining communication between the access point and the client. The management frame, they have the subtypes, which are authentication, deauthentication, association request, association respond, reassociation respond, disassociation, beacons, prompt request, prompt respond, and prompt request, correct. So basically management frames are responsible to authenticate a client with the access point, to deauthenticate a client with the access point, to prompt the request to the access point, etc. So the next frame that we'll be looking at, it is the data frame. Data frame, they carry the actual data sent on the wireless network, and they don't have any subtypes. The third frame we'll look at is the control frames. Control frames are responsible for ensuring a proper exchange of data between the access point and the clients. So control frames, they have the following subtypes, which are request to send, which is RTS, client to send, which is CTS, and the ACK, which is the acknowledgement. So as we said that we will be passively listening to Wi-Fi traffic without being associated in any network. So in order to achieve that, we need to set our wireless card into monitor mode. So the first thing that I will do is to open my terminal. So I have to set my wireless card into monitor mode. I will achieve that by using a tool called M1ng. Start M1ng start. Specify the wireless card WLAN 0 mon, then press enter. So as you can see, after I have ran this command, it says found two processes that could cause trouble, kill them using M1 check kill. So I'll do that. M1 check kill, press enter. So as you can see, it says killing these processes. So now let us check if our wireless card is in monitor mode. You'll do that by using the following command: iwconfig, press enter. So as you can see, our wireless card is still on manage mode. So let us go back. Okay, so the mistake with it is that we set WLAN mon instead of saying WLAN 0. So I'll remove the last mon. Press enter. Correct. So now let us check again if our wireless card is in monitor mode. iwconfig, press enter. So now as you can see, it says WLAN 0 mon mode monitor. So you are ready to go. Control L to clear your screen. So the first tool that we'll be looking at, it is tcpdump. We'll be sniffing wireless traffic locally in our local area using a tool called tcpdump. In order for you to do that, type tcpdump I, specify the interface that is in monitor mode, WLAN 0 mon, then press enter. So as you can see, immediately when you press enter, there's some wireless traffic that will be coming on our screen. So all of this traffic, they will come with things such as a BSSID. As you can see, I can see a wireless called boy, I can see the beacons, you can see the prompt, etc. However, the way tcpdump is sniffing information, it does not give us more information in a clear view. So in order to save file in a pcap file, in order to save data, all of the wireless traffic that is sniffed to a pcap file, you use the following command: Control C. So you'll say tcpdump WN to tell tcpdump not to resolve the DNS name, space, specify the interface that you want to use, the wireless card interface that is in monitor mode, then -v for verbose, W to write to a file, /. So you can call our wireless, you can call the file, your pcap file, any name. You can give your pcap file any name. So I'll give mine test2.pcap. Press enter. So as you can see, it says tcpdump listening on WLAN, link type, etc. So it will show you all the captured size of different wireless card, etc. It show you the captured size of the bytes that of the wireless information that are captured on our by our tcpdump. Sorry guys. Okay, so you can wait for a few minutes up until it reach a certain level of bytes that you wanted. So in our case, we'll exit it so that we read the pcap file on our wireless, using Wireshark. So Control C. Okay, then in order to open the pcap file, you'll use the command Wireshark, specify the file, the pcap file, which is test1.pcap, press enter. So as you can see, the wireless card, as you can see, Wireshark, it will open the file in a clear view, and then we'll be able to read through. As you can see, there was a router called D-Link, and you can scroll down to see more information. And in this router, it is the router that I'm using for this tutorial, for testing everything. So you can scroll down all of the information, etc. So guys, that is tcpdump, etc. So now let us move to Wireshark in details. So go to your terminal, Control C to cancel. So now, since our wireless card is in monitor mode, you can just type Wireshark to sniff wireless traffic locally in your area. Wireshark. So immediately when you press enter, automatically all of the wireless traffic that is moving on in your local area, they will be automatically sniffed into your computer. Press enter. And then press click on the wireless card that is in monitor mode. So as you can see here, there is a traffic that is coming through. You can see we have frames, we have beacons. Remember, every time you see beacons, you must know that beacons are part of management frame. If you scroll down here, you can see we have frames, we have bytes on wired, you have 364 bytes captured, and then here you have a radio header VO. Here you have the protocol 802 radio information. Here you have the IEE with the protocol and the beacon frame. Every time, remember, when you see a beacon frame, you must know that this type is part of the management frame. And then here you can see we have the wireless LAN. So I want us to go up, click on the wireless here, scroll down, click on the WLAN traffic, click them. So as you can see, we have the SSID called boy, which is our wireless access point that we are using for testing, and we have its MAC address here, and here we have broadcast. And then if you click here on broadcast, you'll see all of the different MAC address that are different wireless access point that are broadcasted. And you can click the small arrow here, you can click on divinity if you want to see the MAC address of this wireless access point. As you can see, this is the MAC address of divinity wireless access point. So as you can see here, it shows the BSSID, which is the MAC address of the wireless access point. It shows the channel that it shows the channel that the wireless access point is running on. Here it shows the SSID, which is the name of the wireless access point. Here it shows the packets that are sent, the percentage of the packets that are sent on that wireless access point between the client and the wireless access point. Here it shows the percentage in rate, shows the beacons, it shows the data that is captured, it shows the prompt request, which is part of management frame. Here it shows the prompt respond, which is part of management frame. Here it shows the authentication, which is part of management frame. The authentication here, which is part of management frame again. It shows other, and then here it shows the protection type. Remember, protection type it includes WLAN 2, WLAN, or the wireless access point can be open. You can click here to cancel. So now let me say you want to filter only the management frames that are taking place in your wireless access point that are in your local area in range. So what you'll do is that in order for you to view management frame, you'll use the following command: filter WLAN dot FC, not DC, FC, and then you'll say type, since type, yes, and then you'll equals to 0. When you press enter, Wireshark will only filter the management frame. As you can see here on info, we only see the management frame. We see the beacons, we see the prompt request, we see the prompt respond, etc. You can click on one of them, and then you can click here. As you can see, this is just you can scroll down to see all of the management frame request, etc. You can view all of the information. As you can see, guys, this information is not encrypted. That means that you can be able, as you can see, you can be able to send packets on the wireless access point. You can attack it, which means it is weak for any type of attack. So if you click on beacons, you can see beacons is type of management frame, etc. Shows you the source address is D-Link, the PSSID D-Link, but in this case the D-Link it is WLAN lab, but it's not showing here. So guys, please go through everything on your spare time. I won't go through everything just to save time. Okay, let me just cancel this. So in order for you to monitor the control frames, just remove the 0, you press 1. So as you can see, every information that is going to appear here is just the control frames. Remember what I said to you is that the subtypes of control frame, they include what? Acknowledgement, clear to send, which is CTS, and then the request to send, which is RTS. As you can see here, when we filter the control frame, when you go to info here, you will see that we have acknowledgement, go down, you can see clear to send. All of this information are part, and all of these packets are part of the control frame. So if you want to see data frame, you just remove the 1 and then you put 2, press enter. So now as you can see, data frame, it shows as null function, which means they do nothing. Because of data frame, they don't have any subtypes. They don't have things such as authentication, deauthentication, or request to send anything. Data frame are just responsible for sending data between the client and the access point. So guys, as you can see that packets header of management, control, and data frame are in plain text and does not contain any type of encryption. This is why anyone who can sniff the packets can read these headers. It is also important to note that it is possible for a hacker to modify any packets of these packets and transmit them. So let us move to another tool, which is airodump. So in a situation whereby you want to sniff traffic on a certain wireless access point using Wireshark and airodump-ng, okay, you'll do the following. Let me just cancel my Wireshark here. Let me just close without saving. So the first thing that you'll do, you'll use a tool called airodump. Airodump, correct. Airodump. Specify the wireless card. Specify the wireless card interface that is on monitor mode, that is in monitor mode. Press enter. So as you can see, immediately when you press enter, it will show you all of the wireless access points in your local area. It will show you the PSSID, the power, the beacons, the data, etc. So in our case, we want to sniff traffic specifically on this wireless access point. So to pause this information, press space bar on your keyboard. So as you can see, paused output. So you need to copy the wireless access point. As you can see, the wireless access point that I'm targeting is this one, wireless lab. So we need to copy this wireless access point, and then it's running on channel 1. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to log our wireless access point to run on the same channel of our target. We need to log our wireless card interface to run on the same channel of our target wireless access point. So Control C, I'll split my screen. So you use the following command in order to change the channel to channel 1, iwconfig. Then you need to specify the wireless card that is in monitor mode, which is WLAN 0 mon, and then you need to type channel. After that, put channel 1, press enter. So as you can see, our wireless card interface is running on channel 1, as our target wireless access point is also running on channel 1. In order to confirm that, you can say iwconfig, press enter. So as you can see, our wireless card is now running on the channel 1. Control L to clear your screen. Control L to clear your screen. So on the first, so what you will do is that you will start Wireshark, press enter, click on the wireless card that is in monitor mode. So on the filter here, you need to type wlen dot bssid equals to and then put the BSSID of the target wireless access point, paste. So as you can, then press enter. So what are you saying here? You are telling Wireshark to only sniff traffic that is going on the okay, let me do this so that we can see. Airodump BSSID. So you're telling Wireshark to listen on the target wireless access point, so meaning that every client that is connecting there is reading whatever that they are reading. The information will be on a clear text, so you'll be able to see what they were browsing, the link, etc. So guys, this is the way this is achieved. Please do not forget to subscribe. If you like my video, etc., just subscribe to my channel. And then if you have any question, please feel free to ask me any question. So guys, thank you for watching.